Seychelles moves to become even safer. Good news out of Seychelles, which for the second straight week has registered a sustained decline in new cases of COVID-19, dropping below the levels before the spike that rang alarm bells for the country's health authorities and foreign press. COVID-19 cases in the Seychelles Islands have dropped from 354 to around just 100 in the past couple of weeks. Of all the reported cases, 90% of them have fully recovered from the coronavirus. All 38 deaths that were recorded since March 2020 were either unvaccinated or not fully vaccinated. Addressing legislators in the National Assembly on Tuesday morning, the Minister for Health, Peggy Vidit, attributed the decrease in cases from 354 to a current 7-day rolling average of around 100 to the tightening of restrictions, observance of health measures and a ramping up of the vaccination program. As of Tuesday, May 25, 63% of the Seychelles' 98,462-strong population had received both doses of vaccines, while 71% had been administered the first dose. Of the 10,682 positive cases registered since the onset of the pandemic in March 2020, figures, which include EU seamen and foreigners, 90% of cases have recovered. All 38 deaths recorded since March 2020 were either unvaccinated or not fully vaccinated. Only 2 patients are currently in critical condition requiring ventilator support, and 5 others moderately severe requiring hospital care, none of whom have been vaccinated. Over 80% of patients admitted to treatment centers are unvaccinated and are mostly people with comorbid conditions, the Ministry of Health has said. According to the Ministry of Health, a survey is to be launched shortly to assess the level of immunity in the population to inform policies and guidance in the control of the pandemic. Seychelles is following emerging guidance on vaccines from other countries and the WHO as to if and when a booster dose would be required. Going forward, how to protect the segment of people who could not be vaccinated is the subject of serious consideration, Minister Vidit said, and discussion is ongoing on how to obtain approved vaccines to vaccinate the below 18 years of age group. To note that the country has recently added the Russian Sputnik V vaccine to its arsenal in the war against COVID-19. Seychelles, a remote island destination in the Indian Ocean with a tourism model revolving around responsible tourism, is slowly reclaiming its place among the world's most popular destinations. Joining the war against the spread of the infection, tourism service providers have shown strong determination to ensure compliance with health requirements and making the destination safe. More news about Seychelles.